Welcome to the Budget Mom YouTube channel. I'm Kamiko Love from thebudgetmom.com and I have Ryan here.
Hi.
And we are going to be doing something very special today. We are doing box set versus full size showdown. So if you don't know, we have our brand new Budget by Paycheck workbooks getting ready to be launched for pre-orders starting on September 15th. With the final and official launch happening October 15th. So that means if you buy a pre-order on September 15th, we're gonna be shipping those out the first week of the official launch, which is October 15th. Today we wanted to do something very special. We wanted to compare our brand new Budget by Paycheck box set. This is something we have never done before besides this year, versus our full size. Now I thought this would be cool and bring Ryan in today for this video because I wanted to start using the box set starting in September. She did not. she wanted to use the full size version. So I thought, oh my gosh, this is a perfect example to show the differences between the two. So that's what we're gonna be doing. So very quickly, Ryan, tell us a little bit about the full size.
Okay, so like why I chose it?
Yes.
Okay, so I've always gravitated towards full size planners or workbooks or really anything. So that was really the big reason. Another one was...
Is it just because you like the space?
That too. I mean, like after filling out a September calendar, I realized like, wow, there is a lot of space in this. I don't know why, honestly. I really don't. But for me, like the box set too, like I felt like I needed to display it somewhere and I just don't have anywhere to display it. So I figured this was just more convenient for me just to have laying around the house instead of, you know, I want to be able to present it pretty.
Yeah, I get that. So the great thing too, in the box set and the full size version, we used to have our budget calendar only on one page.
Yeah.
This year we changed it to a 2-page spread. So you have way more room in your individual boxes in your calendar to write everything that you need to for your budget. So in the full size version, there is quite a bit of room. Now, don't get me wrong, there's still a lot of room in the box set version. Now, the boxed set is essentially the full size version, the Budget by Paycheck workbook that you have always seen in previous years, just broken into individual monthly booklets. So that's what this is here. You're seeing all the different booklets. The great thing about the Budget by Paycheck workbook is it's undated. Yeah. You can start using it whenever you want. We decided to start in September. You can start in September in the full size, and then you can also just take an individual booklet from the box set and start in that month if you want to. So let's break this down a little bit.
Okay.
What is new? There's a lot of new. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So where do we even begin? We have a new cover going on in the full size version. We're using a new durable polyplastic cover. We went with this so you could wipe it off.
Yeah, and the ends won't frill either. I know a lot of people are having issues with like their ends getting all frilly. This will not.
Yes, it's great. That polyplastic is really durable and you can clean it as well. So if you're carrying it with you, that's really helpful. The next thing that is new, and you'll be seeing this when we do our top-down video, is that there's new instructional pages. We gave 4 pages of text instructions with this workbook this year. I wanted to give you more guidance. Wouldn't you say it's more helpful?
Oh, for sure.
Is that even a word, more helpful? It is, because it's like when you're working, look, I designed and created this product. I know how to use it, the ins and outs and what it represents and why you need to do certain steps. But for someone who's just walking in, and I know you were a follower before you started working for me, it's overwhelming.
It is. It's a lot. And I feel like with the instructions in the front, it's just so much easier for you to go back instead of having to go to BBP Central, for example.
Or even scroll through my YouTube videos.
Yeah, for sure.
Like
so
if you need direction, just go to the beginning pages of your full-size version, and in this box set, there's a whole booklet dedicated to your yearly spending trackers and your instructions. The next thing is you also get... Anyone who buys a Budget by Paycheck box set gets 2 sheets of budget or finance related stickers. I'll be showing you these more up close here in a minute, but those also come with it. Why don't you show them or tell them a little bit about the back of the workbook?
Like
The new, what's new in the
folder.
back of the workbook? Yeah.
The pocket folder. I don't have my stickers in because I took them out whenever I was working on this, but there is a pocket folder in the back now. And
Yes.
this is new. And this is where the stickers will be if you do order the full size version.
Yes. Yeah. So we added a new pocket folder. Stuff your bills in there. Stuff your notes in there.
Yeah.
It's something we got a lot of requests last year, so we went ahead and added it. The next biggest change you're going to see,
The coil.
the coil. We went with a metal closed end binding coil for this workbook.
Yeah.
No pages are coming out of this sucker.
I love it.
Yes, it's beautiful, it's durable,
Yeah.
it works.
For sure.
It's a huge upgrade from our
Absolutely.
open coil that
Yeah.
we used last year for our planner especially.
Yes.
So, I went with the box set because one, it's new, and I just had this excitement to try it out.
Yeah.
No, I am much like Ryan. I gravitate towards full size anything. Planners, notebooks, journals. It's always full size for me. Why? I don't carry them around. They're
Yeah.
not, for me, they're not meant to be portable. They're supposed to be efficient in my life. Every morning I sit down at my writing desk. That's where my books are.
Yeah.
That's where I
true.
work
You
on
just
them.
leave them there. Yeah. Yeah.
We created the box set because we'll be showing you the size difference here in a minute. They are portable. We created this it's meant to be carried
Yeah,
around.
you throw it in your purse.
You can take whatever booklet you're working on and all the other pages that you're not using stay at home, which means you're just carrying this little booklet around with you. It makes it a lot more portable.
For sure. Yeah.
I don't need portability.
Yeah.
But I decided to use it because I think the biggest thing is it's new.
Yeah.
I want to try something
Yeah.
new, and I like it.
Do you?
I
After
do.
filling out September.
Yes. And here's what I really like about it. I like the separation.
Yeah, I can see that.
I like having the separation of months. It gives you a feeling of being really organized.
I get that.
You know what I mean?
I get that.
It's like
yeah.
compartmentalized where
Yeah.
I am only
I
thinking
get
about
that.
this. However, working ahead on your budget is extremely important.
Right.
What I am going to miss about the full size is being able to look back.
Oh,
You know, it's all
yeah.
in one
Right.
place. Whereas if I want to look back or forward on my budgets, I'll have to take out another individual
Right.
booklet
That's
to
a
do
really
so.
good point. Yeah, that's a really good point.
Yeah. So let us show you what we have going on in our September budgets, what it looks like in the guts and the pages of these things for the all new Budget by Paycheck workbook that starts pre-orders September 15th. Okay, so let's look at the insides of these new products. So with the Budget by Paycheck workbook and the box set, I get a lot of questions, how big are the booklets? So I got a ruler today to show you exactly the dimensions. So with the box set, you are looking at about 8.5 inches tall by about 5.5 inches wide. Now that's the cover. If you open these up, the width is a little bit different. You're a little over 5 inches for the actual pages. Now with our full size version, you are still, you're about 11 inches tall and 8.5 inches wide without the coil and about 10 inches wide with the coil. And then your pages, your actual page size is about 8 inches wide. So that's the dimensions and the difference. Now, if you lay these side by side, you can see there's quite a bit of difference for the sizes, booklet versus full size version. Now, I'm gonna bring you in very quickly. Actually, let me pull out, it's September that we need to look at because September is the month that I started using the booklets. Now, the booklets are a tri-fold design, which means they open right to left. And we did that thinking maybe you want to place some folded papers in here. So when you do carry it around with you, it's tucked nice inside and protected inside here. Now, if you look at,
They're so pretty.
I did make it really pretty. So this is what the my budget calendar looks like for September. I have all of my bills that I'm paying in red, all of my holidays in purple, and all of my events in green. So same exact look as the full-size version. And you can see there's still quite a bit of room.
There is. With
I
that
fit
double spread, it definitely helps.
Yeah, having it on 2 pages definitely helps. Now, there is a section for notes, 2 pages for notes inside each booklet, meaning inside each month. Then we get to our paycheck bill tracker. Now, if you've been using my Budget by Paycheck workbook for a long while, then you know this page is usually 1 page.
Right.
Because we scaled down to a smaller booklet form, but we didn't want to compromise the writing space, we ended up breaking the paycheck bill tracker or the budget form into 3 pages. So 1, 2, and then 3, and then you have your cash envelope breakdown. I love this.
I was going to say, that looks amazing.
There's also more spaces to write, more lines.
There are, because you usually fill it up.
I usually fill it up. So you have your income,
Nice.
you pay your bills, you take care of your cash envelopes, you have your sinking funds, and we even give you a reminder down here on the bottom, turn the page to finish the worksheet. You have your extra debt payments, your extra savings, and then your cash envelope breakdown. Now, the great thing about this booklet is you actually get 5 budget sheets per month. If you have multiple paychecks every month, you're going to get 5 of these, just like you would see in the full-size version. You're also going to get, there's your expense trackers. We added a ton more expense trackers in here. I think there's...
I want to say there's... Is there 6?
1, 2... So, 1... So the expense...
Oh, that's right. They're
in
on
the
the front page.
booklet, the expense trackers go the whole span of your spread. So this is 1 expense tracker. So you have your date, your account, your transaction, your category, your withdrawal, your deposit, and your ending balance. That also gave us a little more room for your writing distance for each one of these things. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6
Wow, nice.
expense trackers.
Yeah.
And then you have your normal debt payment plan worksheet, your monthly net total worksheet, and then your regular Where Did My Money Go worksheets. Some of these might look a little different because we're working on a smaller scale, and like I said, we didn't want to give up that writing space. So there are a couple things that are different, like your monthly spending comparison is now across a 2-page spread rather than a full-size actual 1-page worksheet. So then we have the monthly spending comparison across 2 pages. You have another page of sheets, another page of notes, and then you get to your monthly teller slips. Now we did give you 6 monthly teller slips inside the booklets, each month, and you can cut these out and bring these. Now you can see in September, I have a lot of new things happening in September. I'm going cashless for 3 of my categories.
I like that too. I noticed that.
I'm food, gas, and beauty. And you can see I already have those cashless trackers already made. The rest I'm still using my cash envelopes, which I have made right here. Yeah, so I have these made right here. I went with the farm theme. And I'll make sure to put, if you're wanting to use any of the cashless trackers or the new farm theme, I'll put a link in the description of this video for those. But that's my big thing. I'm going cashless for 3 of my categories, which cashless for me, never happens.
Yeah.
But I'm doing more Walmart grocery pickup for my food.
That's exactly how I am too.
Yep. And then my gas, with COVID and everything, if I don't have to go into the store to pay, I'd rather pay at the pump. And then beauty, a lot of my beauty supplies I buy on Amazon.
Yep.
So I decided to go ahead and leave that in there as well.
Nice.
Another big thing for me is I halted all of my event and holiday sinking funds until 2021, which then gives me extra money in my budget for landscaping. Within my budget, I'm going to be able to throw $375 to my landscaping.
Nice.
Now, instead of using the teller slips that you see in the back of each booklet, which you can totally use, I do use the teller slip sticky notes. So I have that filled out as well. So this is a look inside the workbooks, the individual monthly workbook. Before I move on to the full size, I did want you to take a look very quickly into our instructions and yearly spending booklet. So inside the booklet, you're going to see the instructions for each worksheet in the front. Now before, these worksheets you had to print out separately in BBP Central. They're now included with the Budget by Paycheck Workbook inside. You have your financial goal worksheet, your membership and subscription reminder worksheet. You have your yearly saving goals and events. You can track up to 8 of those. You also get your trackers, your savings trackers, where you can write for each month how much or how much you take out of your sinking funds or savings goals. That goes across 2 different spreads. You actually now get the sinking funds visual trackers, the flower trackers inside the workbook. And you also get your yearly spending overview worksheet, your yearly balance worksheet, and then your bill tracker you can go ahead and mark off when you pay your bills. And then the last worksheet is your medical bill tracker, payment tracker worksheet. This is the 13th booklet inside of the box set. You also get this inside of the full-size version workbook. So Ryan, walk us through your September budget and how the full-size version looks. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just gonna flip to September. Mine's not as nearly as pretty as Miko's, but there's some.
Oh, yay!
I know, fall's my favorite, so I'm super excited about September. But as you can see now, it's
first day of autumn.
I know.
I didn't mark that in mine.
But now it's over 2 pages. So as you can see, the boxes are way bigger. There's a ton more room that I've struggled to kind of figure out what to do with it. So that's really all that's different here. You have your goals this month. I want to say, is that what we still have in the older one, or is this new?
No, the goals this month used to be in the bottom right-hand corner.
That's right. So now we've switched it over here. And then here is my September 5th budget. So nothing really has changed much here. There's a new priority goal box that we added down here at the bottom right. And I haven't really finalized this yet. This is just kind of a rough budget. So this is pretty much the same. And this is my September 20th paycheck that I have budgeted out.
So you did the 5th and the 20th.
Yes, yes, just to kind of get a rough idea. So paycheck bill trackers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 5 of these. And then the expense trackers, just like in the box set, there's going to be more, but it's still only on 1 page. It's not the full spread.
Right.
So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 6 now expense trackers instead of just 4.
So
and then
2 more expense trackers.
Yeah. And then everything else is the same. So the debt payment plan, the monthly net worth tracker, all of your Where Did My Money Go worksheets are the same as they were in last year's version. And then there's also going to be 6 teller slips in the back of each month here as well.
So what's new with your September budget for the page? So I get paid on the 1st of every month. Right. Ryan gets paid the 5th and the 20th. So tell us a little bit some of the changes that you're making with your paycheck budget.
So kind of like Miko, I did decide to go cashless here. All these ones in blue are just kind of cashless or online transfers to separate savings accounts. So I decided to go food, gas in my house. I'm leaving in my checking account and going cashless. And then I'm not sure, for those of you who have watched our July recap, I believe it was, we're buying new couches. So I'm putting more money towards that again.
And this is only temporary. This is a temporary goal.
Right.
I mean,
right.
This can all be money that can be used for other priorities after that goal has been met.
Right. And what I'm doing is I'm kind of splitting it up. So I have less money left over on my first paycheck of the month than I do on the second. So you can kind of see here, I was putting it towards my couch, but I'm going to be putting it towards my school loan. So I'm still going to be splitting it. So I'm putting money towards kind of what I
love
need.
Your little question mark.
I know, right?
Couch or student loans.
Which is more fun.
I love that.
I know. So that's really all that's changed. Like I said earlier, there is this new pocket folder at the back. And then just like the booklets, there are going to be all of the instruction worksheets here at the beginning.
Yeah, this one, so these ones are all your different instructions. Wow.
And it's still going to be the same. And then all of these worksheets. So the goal worksheet, your reminder worksheet, all of your sinking funds trackers are in here.
Yeah, love
which is,
that.
I love. Yeah,
I love that.
it. Your yearly spending overview and that yearly balance overview. And all of your different trackers are in the front of the book, which is really nice.
And this year on the worksheets inside the booklets and the full size, we went with a teal and blue.
Yeah, that's
theme.
right. That's right. And the tabs too are
The tabs.
the white and that teal color. Yeah.
Yep. So
Oh, and there's notes.
yes, there's also notes. There's 2 note pages in the beginning. These were not in the previous workbooks.
Right.
So you can go ahead and use these forever, whatever your creative mind thinks
Yeah.
and wants to use them for.
And like I said, there are going to be stickers in the back pocket folder.
Yeah, let me show you a close-up of those stickers right now.
Yeah.
So one of them's missing on mine because I used it. But I used a couple of them. Yeah. So you're going to get completely custom hand-drawn 2 small sheets of stickers with each and every purchase of the Budget by Paycheck workbook. So you have things for savings, different holidays, grocery shopping, goals, the whole shebang.
Yeah.
The great thing that I love about these is that they're hand-drawn doodles.
Yep. You'll never find them anywhere else.
You'll not find them anywhere else,
Yeah.
and I love the fact about that, and I think they're absolutely adorable.
For sure.
So it's just a nice little extra
Right.
that you get with the Budget by Paycheck workbook this year. So this is the sticker sets sheets that you're going to see. You get 2 of them, and you get with the box set and the full-size version. Okay, so that is a little bit of a showdown between the box set and the full-size version. Which one you want to use is completely up to you and your personal circumstances. If you want something that's smaller and portable, you would go with the box set. And if you want something that's full-size that you set on a specific space and use it every day, then you would go with the full-size version. I'm so excited about this.
I am too.
We were so excited. We couldn't wait. So we started the moment we got them in our
Yeah,
hands.
literally. I think this might be a mock.
Yeah. So where you can find more information on September 15th at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, you can head over to budgetbypaycheck.com and you can go ahead and put in your pre-order and see all the different information. You can flip through the full-size version in 3D, get a feel for all the different worksheets beforehand, and see all the different price options. We are going to be offering bundles as well, so you can go ahead and customize a bundle whether you want our new TBM, our new TBM Filofax wallet that's coming out with the box set or the full size. You really get to customize those bundles. All of that information will be on budgetbypaycheck.com. If you found this video helpful, please like it and don't forget to subscribe. Oh yeah, I use the choose.